Hey everybody. Oop, sorry if that was a little loud. Welcome, Synthwave and chill. Let's do some drawing. Let's see if this is working. I've been having some technical difficulties, so let's see if this is working now. Including, I keep trying to stream on Instagram, but it doesn't work. It'll like never give me I put in the stream key, but then it never highlights the go live part on Instagram. Whatever. Not that any of you care about that. Boring stuff. Alright. But to the drawing. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little warm-up tonight. Some doodling. This is something I drew. I went to Denver to see one of my favorite bands, Underworld, with a friend I hadn't hung out with in 25 years, and that was awesome. And while I was there, I had to kill some time first half of the day, so I did some doodling. Got some self-portraits here, this too, and some weird billboard of these trashy attorneys like Sweet James, but guys in a suit, so I gave them horns, little devils. Those accident injury attorneys are so evil. Just random robots, you know. They go, "We win a lot," and it's like that was their billboard. It's like, ugh, you suck. But all right. Yeah, I'm gonna draw He-Man tonight. I've got the sketch here. It's kind of lightened up, but yeah, you can see it here. You know, I have the power. I'm gonna have to draw his chest thing on though before I go into inking. Get it right. But yeah, so that's what I got going there. But beforehand, I want to do a little warming up here, so I'm gonna draw a bit. Hey, Cruff, what's up? How you doing? Oh, you're on YouTube now. Why the change? That's cool though. In case I get banned off. Oh, you're on both. Nice. That's cool. In case I get banned from Twitch again. I almost showed a boob on stream again the other day. Boobs. Alright. Alright, let's get to drawing. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I got a 0.2 micron. That's a little... do I want to go that thin? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Cool. That's interesting to know that YouTube pops up first for notifications. I'm supposed to be on Instagram too, but it's just not working. Let's see one more time. Instagram's weird. You have to put in a stream key and leave Instagram open and then launch to go live. And then it's supposed to make a go live button work on Instagram. But it never highlights, so I can't go live. But once you start the stream, it won't work. You can't restart it, so whatever. Who cares? YouTube and Twitch is where it's at. And I'm tired of troubleshooting. I want to draw, so... Chicken with cheese, nice. I had a was it raviolis earlier made with some butter garlic sauce. It was delicious. Probably bad for me. But who cares? It's the weekend. Oh, I haven't. I'll check it out after this. I think I gotta add you to my close friends because like I follow you, but I just hate Instagram's algorithm. Like people I interact with the most and stuff will not show up in my feed, and it doesn't show your posts. So I always have to seek it out manually. So, but I gotta update my close friends one feed, which I think will make it always make sure to show the latest posts from those. But I don't know why it can't just do that automatically. Although I did notice Facebook just updated their app and they have a new button at the bottom of the phone app that lets you just look at your friends' posts. I wonder if that's because all these other secondary apps starting to do that and people liking it and they're like realizing they need to give us that option. This regular Facebook feed shows me like 2 posts by people I know, and then it just starts showing recommended stuff for forever unless I refresh the page, and then same thing, it'll show me like 2 more. Yeah, I gotta add you to the close friend thing. I just haven't done it, so. It's just stupid that they even need to have that, you know? It's like, obviously I followed these people, I want to see them before other things. Like, sure, I know you include other posts for like discovery, but God, you know, it's like 90% of the feed now, and like 10% is people you want to see and your friends, you know? Ridiculous. Oh yeah, dude. Love the cheese. Me too. I always just have some cheese sticks in the fridge to pull out and just eat a cheese stick every once in a while. It's gonna sound pretentious, but when I used to go wine tasting up in Napa Valley up north, I used to do that a bunch because I lived up in the Bay Area and my girlfriend I lived with up there, her mom lived up in Napa, so we would go up to visit a lot, and a lot of the wineries have like a picnic area where you can get some wine and buy little snacks like fancy cheeses and meats and little pastries and things, and you'd always get a couple blocks of like this really rich cheeses. Like, seems basic, but they'd have these really strong white cheddars, and they were some of my favorite, especially when sipping some red wine. It was really good. I miss doing that, but I haven't gone wine tasting in a while. I don't care about the wine tasting, honestly, all that much. It was more the cheeses that I liked. I used to always buy a bunch to bring home with me, too. But I never brought wine home, usually. Yeah, I used to do it all the time, because I lived right nearby Napa Valley, which is like a huge place in Northern California. It's like a, whole part of the northern part of the state there, where there's just dozens of wineries that produce probably the majority of the wine that's sold around the United States and internationally. I mean, the only people that really top them for like worldwide wine is France, and that's sort of debatable as far as quality and the amount. So yeah, like I said, I don't drink a ton of wine because it gives me a headache. I'm not a big drinker in general, but the cheeses that we would get were my favorite part, man. Just so many different fancy cheeses. You just get a little block and eat little slivers. I just wanted to eat the whole thing in 2 bites. Could see that. So like when they have those big blocks of cheese that they cut triangular slices out of that are, like the big block of cheese is as big as your torso, do you fantasize about just getting like a fork or a knife and being able to have that whole thing to yourself? Because that's definitely me. Yeah, I want some cheese now. Yeah. That's probably good, because then it'll last longer for you. Sorry about that. It's been raining out here. Makes my throat get scratchy and sort of a little congested. It's like seasonal allergies, not pollen, but just slight congestion. Phlegmy, they say. Oh wow, it connects to your phone? That's pretty crazy. I like that. What software do you use to draw on your phone then with the tablet? Is it their own, or is it, what are you using? Elvis Paint, that's probably not an Apple thing then. I've never heard of it. Oh yeah, that'd be amazing to just be able to hook up to your phone. So is the tablet just like, it's not like a Cintiq where you have a screen that you're drawing on extended from the phone like a second monitor. It's just like a drawing surface and then you're looking at it on your phone. Okay, cool. Guess the only drawback is your phone screen can be kind of small, but that's still pretty amazing, especially for on the go, like traveling and stuff, or on trains and things like that. Subway commuting. And here I am going back to analog. But I still do draw on my Cintiq and iPad a lot. So. Okay. That's cool though. What's the tablet called? Like who makes it? I can't believe I haven't heard of this before, like for a phone, you know? It's a pretty big deal. Oh my god, the song's cheesy. There we go. Let's see here. Dang it, my phone just froze again. This stupid thing has been giving me grief so much. Hey. Let's see here. Oh, nothing much. Just my phone just froze up, so now I'm trying to fix that again. Let's see. Reconnect. Ugh, God. I've been trying out all kinds of different camera setups the last few days too. Trying to get it to work because this thing never worked. It's just, ugh, so problematic. And now we have black screen for everyone to look at. So stupid. Like, it's not even OBS, it's the app on the phone stops working. Let's see, OBS. Yeah, what the hell is going? I know, the phone's not working. Oh, let's see. Try to reset the phone real quick. It like works great, and then all of a sudden it'll just freeze and stop showing a picture on the phone, which then of course won't stream to the streaming software either. And then I get to have everyone watch black on the stream while I fix it. Let's see here. Alright, I'm resetting the phone. Hang tight. Okay. Alright. Wonder if, hang on. Adjust the settings a little bit. See if it runs any better. Be slightly lower resolution, but it's still clear and it works. There we go. Alright. Oh yeah, like just streaming the actual phone image of you drawn. Yeah, it's working now. Thanks. Thank you, sir. Okay. Yeah. Slightly delayed and stuff, but that's okay. It's like half a second. Oh, it's small. Yeah. Hang on. What the heck? Ah, one more try. One sec. Okay. It's gonna be black again for a sec. Oh, I know why. Yeah, okay. It's because I went slightly lower res. So... there we go. Cool, still looks alright. There we go, back in action. Yeah, I lowered the resolution. I thought, you know, maybe it's working too hard, making my phone overheat. I don't know. It's not like it's an old phone. But I lowered the resolution to like 720p and it streams the same size. So it should be good now, I think, if it's slightly updated from me seeing it and you seeing it. But about now it should be fill in the screen again. But yeah, I've been, my wife had a really nice DSLR Nikon camera, and I was trying to set that up as my streaming cam for my art, because that is a really good camera. But it's just a little bit too old, and I just couldn't get it working. And I had another kind of overhead document camera that I tried, and it just couldn't focus right, and it didn't have any zoom, and just wasn't very good either. So now I'm back to using my phone, which is buggy as hell. So I don't know. There's other DSLR cameras are the best one to use, but I don't want to spend hundreds to $1,000 or $2 just for a overhead camera to stream my art. It's not like I have some huge following either, you know. It's just, you know, you and a few other guys that come hang out and chat while we doodle, you know, which is fun, but doesn't really warrant me doing such a big splurge for money. So I don't know. I was looking at GoPro cameras, but those seem to be problematic for live streaming, I've found, so I don't want to welcome even more bugs and issues. Older than me, what, the camera? Oh no, not older than me. No, but it's a Nikon D5100, and it's probably, they still sell them new. It's a really good regular camera. It's just it's about 20 years old probably now. Or maybe about 50, well, not 20. I'd say between 10 and 15 years old now. And it's old enough that, you know, live streaming and stuff wasn't a thing, or even streaming to your computer. It just uses a memory card. So you can shoot video and photos, and then you take out the memory card and transfer it to your computer and edit it, you know, with the little memory card reader. There was no setting up HDMI to output video for live streaming, and there's hacks you can do for it, but it just, they work for some of the newer versions, but this one was just a little bit too old, like literally a version or two of the camera that I just couldn't get it to work. I tried a few things, and just, it's too bad because the image looked great, but yeah, I just couldn't get it to feed correctly to the computer for streaming. So yeah. Oh yeah, I mean it's an old camera as far as like modern technology like streaming and everything, but as far as quality of camera for like just a regular camera, it still holds up and is still a really good camera as far as that's concerned. So if I just needed a camera to go shoot photo and video out about in the world, it's it's great. There's no issues. It's, you know, a good pick. But yeah, it's just specifically streaming. It's not working. So, but they still sell them new for like $600. So it's still a good normal camera. Well, probably get good tips, right? I say do it, man. And send pictures. Just kidding. I mean, if you're gonna do like a job in the service industry, that probably wouldn't be too bad. Well, the one with the temper, if you're cute enough, could actually work to your advantage. Some people like that. Like findoms. They like to be dominated for them to give you money. Bossed around and ordered around. This girl's a findom. You're not cute enough. I don't know if your friends were saying that. Maybe you are. Well, it sounds like you're ready to go. You're like already prepared. God, here she's saying, "Go, pay me, daddy." Hmm. Are they furry too? Like huge furry? As long as they fit tight, I guess. Dang, got the opposite problem for me then. I got a big head. It's not like a huge head, but it's bigger than average, and it's actually an odd size, so whenever I've bought hats and stuff that don't have an adjustable band or something, I have to get like an exact size. It's always really hard to find my size because it's an odd number. They're always too small, too tight. God, that song was terrible. She wasn't even singing in tune. It's just a mix I have YouTube. Royalty free crap, so I don't get the feed cut. But I might try some DJ music in a bit. Kind of fun drawing random tattoos on this girl though. Nadius, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Been cranking on your comic, man. It's looking good. Ah, oh, dang it, froze. Ah, stupid thing. Thanks. Yeah, it froze a while ago. Oh, stupid thing. Oh, I'm catching up on your messages too, Cruff, about your family and stuff. Yeah. That's tough, though. They wouldn't be into it, huh? Guess you gotta wait till you have your own space. Yep, technical difficulty again. I'll be back up in a sec, Canadius. It's like the OBS camera app on my phone keeps freezing for some reason. I'm not sure why. So... second time it's happened. Yeah, and it just will not come back on the phone. Like, what the hell? Gotta like totally reset the phone. Well, at least people can look at the drawing this time instead of a black screen like before. Yeah, I gotta research this though. It's ridiculous. I try to search for OBS cam freezing, but it just brings up results for OBS itself and putting cameras in it, not the actual iPhone app. So frustrating. Maybe I should just go get a new phone. I'm thinking about upgrading my iPhone soon. Maybe I should just do it. I don't know if that would fix it. But if that's even the problem, who knows? I freaking pay for the app though, man. It should work. It's annoying. Okay, let's see here. Alright, it's back on. Let me just check some of the settings here, see if I can... That should be good. Output, USB, no remote. Bitrate. Let's go down, check the quality here. From my Discord? Oh, is the one on here not working now? I know Discord does that crap. Like, you get a link that's never supposed to expire. But then it still expires. But yeah, is that what you're saying? The one on my overlay there under the chat is not working? If so, I can get you another one. Okay. Alright, video's working again though. You can see I kind of updated her tats there a bit. One sec, let me get you a Discord link. This song's terrible, sorry. It's all distorted and crap. I'm gonna try this. Some spacey drum and bass. Okay, Cruff. See you, dude. Thanks for coming to hang out. Let me know how it goes with the job at the cafe. That would actually be pretty cool. But all right, let's see here. just missed a message. All right, let's see. Let me get you a invite here real quick. Ginger Bear server. Invite. Here we go. All right. There you go. Little Discord link for you. Post twice for YouTube now. I'm trying a thing on the StreamYard, which I use to multi-stream. It is actually oh hey, I just saw you pop in there. Cool. I'm gonna close it now though, so I don't have too much running. Nice. But yeah, it streams 2 YouTube streams now, a vertical one and a horizontal, which is interesting. I'm not sure if that's useful or not, but try it out. All right, I'm gonna finish some tattoos on this girl, and then I'm gonna jump over to this. I got this He-Man one I want to work on. I'm gonna do so, but this is just kind of my warm up here for the night. Get going here. Just want to finish up her tattoos here. Like, oh yeah, I was gonna do some. Kind of like this fading checkerboard effect I did on something else. I'm gonna do something similar here. Let's see here. I did one 2 weekends ago, but it was kind of impromptu because we were going to do it with Chuck too, and he couldn't do it that day. So I just started streaming, and Rob happened to stream at the same time, and we just or he jumped on mine saying he was about to start, so I sent him a link to join mine, and we both streamed. But I want to do it again. I just it's usually Saturday's the best day, and I was actually out of town yesterday. So maybe next weekend or something. But yeah, I want to again. It'd be fun. And get Chuck in there too. Okay, this music is so much better than that other channel. I was having trouble focusing, and now I feel like it's getting easier all of a sudden. Just like that. I can like space out on this stuff. Yeah, you, me, and Mark still got to do one too. Yeah, I like this little fading checkerboard thing. It's just something to connect it around her. I know girls always have webbing on their elbow. I should put that in, but I already have a webbing thing here, so we'll just sort of do let's see. Picking her arm here. Yeah, man, I'm digging this track. This is cool. Yeah, it's weird. Been so digital for so long, but like I'm having so much fun with traditional now all of a sudden. I was nervous about getting back into it being rusty, but god damn, man. I don't want to go back to digital. Well, I do still like digital for roughing stuff out actually, because I did. Let's see, where is it? Is this it? Hang on. Oh yeah. I'm doing this He-Man thing I'm gonna do. So I have this, I sort of polished it a bit in the pencils here. I'm gonna start on here. But I sketched it in a clip studio beforehand like this. This was just my digital doodle. And then I printed it out and lightboxed it. So and this is actually pretty loose. Sometimes I'll go a little tighter, but I like being able to do like when I'm roughing stuff out, I like not having to worry about like I can undo or I can grab a head and move it over or scale it a little bit, you know, little things like that. Just it's stuff I know I can draw, but when I'm roughing stuff out, I don't need to worry about I don't want to worry about oh, I got to erase or move this thing or redraw the whole thing, you know. It's like just get it roughed out. I'll worry about that stuff when I'm going in with the inks. So, yeah, just a time saver. But yeah, I'm just finishing this girl and I'm gonna see how that one goes. Give her a little hoops on her elbow. So what are you up to, Nidius? Are you drawing right now too? Dude, you're like Rob, man. You like you keep my drive refreshed because you and him just are so consistent with your art and you know doing work and getting pieces out every day and working on it and keeps me from getting too lazy, you know, because the consistency is what makes things happen and what makes things so good. You do stuff almost, you do like finish a piece almost every day, it seems like, though, when it's not your comic pages. Understandably, those would take a little longer. All right, that's pretty good. I like this. This is a pretty good finish. Drinking our little cocktail there. Yeah, let's see. Let's zoom up a little bit. Do I line it up? I wonder if this seems right. Maybe I should darken it a little. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, that's a nice warm up though. I'm glad that worked out. You can see my ref there. Some girl I found on Pinterest had an interesting face. I liked her giant glasses that were like bigger than her head, so she'd be fun to draw. And the tattoos. Like, I didn't draw her tattoos, though. I just kind of made up my own. Like, I have a... I think he came in, I have a Findom, because I was talking about Findoms to Cruff. You know, like, financial domination. These girls just bossing guys around, insulting them to send money. I've got Pay Me Daddy. I got Kiss Me Here right on her collarbone. We got a little Semper Fi bitch, you know, nice cheesy tattoo. You gotta have some cheesy ones. You know, like the butterfly on the ankle, or like some girls always have like the same writing like on their rib cage, you know, it's some cheesy saying that everyone has. Or like the leopard print and stuff, so on the shoulder. But yeah, there you go. I like these little characters too, blowing kisses. And that guy's running away. But yeah, and some goth girl. I'll show. I was in Denver killing some time. I did some self-portraits yesterday. 3 self-portraits of myself. This is me going crazy. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, here we go. I think it's time for this biatch. Let's see here. Straight a little better here. Okay, close enough. All right. Hey, dude, I'll be right back in just a couple minutes. I gotta use the restroom. Be right back. Oh, sorry, I'm back. I forgot I was muted. Yeah, got this stupid bad thing. Every once in a blue moon, I'll vape a little bit. I don't really smoke or vape much, but like once every couple of weeks. Same with weed. I used to be a regular weed smoker, but not so anymore. Hope they don't kick me off for showing a vape on stream. You're not allowed to do that. They don't see me smoking it, I guess. But yeah, back in my early days, I used to smoke so much weed and stuff. Never been a huge drug guy or never been a drinker. But nowadays, even if I wanted to, I just can't. Like, if I get a slight buzz from drinking anything, it takes me like a day or two to recover. And that's just from a couple drinks, like 2 drinks at a concert or something. And same with weed. If I smoke weed on a work night, I am, even if it's just a teeny, teeny hit early in the day, I'm totally effed the next day. So like once every week or two, I'll have some like on an afternoon when I'm doing art. Like right now, I'm having a teeny bit, but this will be it for like another week and a half or something. I wish I could do more, but getting too old, man. Hear the bong hit on stream? Like old school? Like when people used to call into the Howard Stern show and do their bong hits on the radio live. Alright, let's gonna work on this guy. Where's my pencil? There it is. I gotta do one little fix here though. Gotta bring up some He-Man ref. Before I go in, I want to draw his chest piece because I can't. I'm just gonna kind of go in and ink freestyle. It might be kind of messy and not exact. Kind of like I've been doing with my freestyle doodles. I don't want it to be too serious, but just see how it comes out. Maybe it'll get screwed up. But I do need to block out this chest piece. I definitely can't freestyle that. At least roughly. Let's see. It's like his iconic piece. You gotta get that right. And I'm digging this channel. I might have to abandon the Synthwave channels because they're getting so cheesy. Instead of Synthwave and chill, it'll be drum and bass and chill. I mean, I always like drum and bass for this stuff too, but man, this channel, I'm digging it. It's helping me space out. Okay. You know what? That's a little... Wait a second. Let me get a different angle. Okay. I need to... It's not quite right. That's why I had to rough it out. It's a little small there. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that should be good. Close enough. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay, cool. And I can see all his muscles outside of it. This should actually maybe be a little more along the edge of it. Ah, shoot, you know, I'm still not liking this. Alright, let's get this bottom part right. I'm obsessing too much. I shouldn't get this focused on it. Thinking too much. I want to keep it loose, but no, it's cool. It's kind of fun figuring out how to draw a symbol though, really. Alright, there we go. Let's see that. Yeah, it is legal, yes. It's freaking expensive now though too, because since they legalized it, they put all kinds of taxes on it. I was in Denver, where it's one of the first states they legalized it in, and their taxes on it are reasonable. And so like like I'll get these gummies that I get. They're really light gummies. They're called Peach Wilds, WYLD, and they're just 5 milligrams of THC, which is like about the lightest dose you can get. And I'll just have one of those, and it gets me feeling pretty good for like 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours. So, but those things cost for a little pack of like 10 of them, I think. They're like $26 in LA. I went to Denver. Oh, and then there's like sales tax on top of that, I think. It's ridiculous. Um, but Denver, I bought the same thing when I was out there. Checkout price, everything, taxes and everything was $15. I'm like, what? And just like a anyway, okay. I'm obviously probably a little stoned now because I'm rambling about that. Is it legal near you, Nadius? Or medical even? All right, where to start? I can't wait to draw his like tiny little fur bikini bottom thing. All right, let me do the face first. Hang on. Oh no, I can't take a picture. Medical side, okay. But then it sounds like you're not a partaker then. So which means we can't be friends. So please take your things and leave. I'm just kidding. It's funny. One of the reasons I was such a big pot smoker, I think, in the last decade is I was unknowingly self-medicating for ADHD because about a year and a half ago I started going to therapy for some other things too, like deaths in the family and other like life stuff. But I asked him to test me for it, and I actually tested really high on like the hyperactive, not physical hyperactive, but in the brain. And it's another one. I forget the name of the scale, but it comes with two numbers, and 4 is the highest. One is hyperactive, and I forget the other. I have it written down, but the clinical names I don't know. But I was a 4 in the hyperactive, so full, and then the other one I was 3. So, so yeah, even just being aware of that actually makes you, I don't know, deal with it differently. And I do take a little bit of medication for it, but it helps. And I don't really smoke. I don't have as much of a need to smoke weed anymore, so it's actually not that big of a deal that I don't smoke it very often. Where before I'd be kind of bummed out, and I just realized, yeah, it's. I was always trying to make myself stay seated at the table and draw so I'd get high, which when I was younger that would be fine. I could get high and I could draw for hours and not really notice it and get a lot done. But as I got older, it sort of switched to like I'm having trouble focusing and staying seated, so I'll smoke some weed, but then the weed makes me get lazy and spaced out, and then I lose my energy and don't want to do what I was getting stoned to do in the first place. So it created an opposite problem, but then the stoned made me feel better about the ADHD stuff. So I don't know. I just end up sitting there staring instead of actually doing. Anyway, rambling about my ADHD, but yeah. Seems like every artist is I don't know. I feel I was having this discussion the other day with a friend of mine who's also a animator, and he has it, you know, a lot of ADHD stuff too. And we're saying like it's not. I don't think it's that you get symptoms of ADHD. Sorry, what was I gonna? How was I gonna explain it? Like ADHD is a oh, shoot. I can't remember what I was saying just the other day. Like, you don't have to have symptoms of ADHD. It's ADHD is actually a symptom of being creative. Or creativity is like a side effect of ADHD, kind of. Or kind of more like a superpower, actually, of ADHD. But it seems like ADHD is a symptom of being creative, is what I was trying to say. God, man, it took me a long time to get to that. Man, I really want to get some Daniel Warren Johnson vibes going too, like trying to exaggerate stuff and people screaming. I'm hoping this He-Man thing might be a little like that. I love his energy and his poses and his characters, so. Like, I just want to be him with everything I do in comics, man. Oh yeah, for sure. Are you doing issue 2 now? Is that what you've been working on? But yeah, send it and I'll read it like when I go to bed. I always read some comics when I go to bed. So I've been reading the New Gods series. It's drawn by this artist that did a comic series called Dawn Runner. I can't remember the guy's name off my head, but Dawn Runner, if you look that up, he's the artist. He's been drawing New Gods and no, he's not writing it, but he's working with the writer closely, and they've been doing it's a cool series now. His art's really good. It's very almost like oh man, it's like got this sort of fancy line work to it. Almost like a Victorian kind of line art style. I don't know. It's all kind of swirly and like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. You just kind of have to go look at it. Let's see, working on more inking studies and working on characters from over. Okay, cool. Inking studies, like, are you just kind of doing some art, like, kind of trying to do their style? Like, who you've been studying? I like how his face turned out here. I gotta zoom in some, actually. There we go. I like how his face turned out. Cool. Oh, cool, cool. Do you, well, speaking of inkers, like, is there any, are you trying to emulate, like, someone you like, or, like, where does your style come from? Like, or like, inking wise, who do you like? Or did you kind of learn stuff from? Koipul and Daikuran who? Um. Oh, okay, okay. Oliver Koipel. Yeah. Ah, shoot. I know his name. I know his stuff. I just gotta see it. Um. Ruan? I don't know that though. Or should I? I tend to notice styles rather than names a lot of the time. It's weird. I've always had a good eye for styles, but names I'm terrible. Yeah, I've been actually looking at actually I got some cool show and tell if you're down to look at it, since it's just us hanging out right now. Some art book stuff I'll show you, but kind of what's been inspiring me with some stuff too lately is got some cool stuff to show you. Well, I've been looking at Franklin Booth again recently. Yeah, I'll get back to He-Man. He's cool. But I've been looking at stuff like this. Like the way this dude draws clouds and environments and stuff is so cool. Like if I could draw exactly like that. Yeah, I mean he's classic. I had this book forever and I've always known it, but I just kind of forgot it and I just sort of rediscovered it and I'm just like, "Oh my god, why haven't I had this out every day for the last decade?" But yeah, so when I've been doodling and stuff, I've been trying to get some of that going. Like, let's see. Shoot, where is it? There was one I was doing something. Ah, shit. Maybe not. Crap. Well, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, but like, it's just inspirational for like line work that I like to do and stuff. But I don't know if that really looks like it, but I don't know. If I had the sorry, I'm looking for this circle piece I had. This is really interesting, right? Hang on. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what I did with the shape ones, but yeah, like this was kind of trying to do line work like he was doing over here. Yeah, shit, I don't know that one. Oh well. Yeah, this one too. Kind of trying to do that. Oh yeah, dudes, that's I mean that's why I love Sylvester so much too. Like he hits that nerve in me that makes me love Franklin Booth too. He just fucking yeah, he's the closest I've seen to it. That's exactly why dude, I think that's why I unknowingly just rediscovered Franklin Booth because of Sylvester's recent work on that Batman. It was just like shit. Oh, there's one of the shapes I did. I have a triangle too, but this is just kind of trying to do a bunch of his line work. I don't know what the hell I did with the circle one. Oh, I'll find it later, but yeah, and then did this piece last show and tell. But yeah, this is one I did a couple nights ago. This one's pretty cool, and it's just kind of trying to do his line work and flow, but not for anything or even real specific. Um, yeah, it turned out pretty cool. I like the whole sort of collection of it. This was all just like spacing out to drum and bass that night too. That's where it's at, man. Drum and bass. But dude, do you know the artist Brandon Graham? He's a little controversial. He does adult comics and stuff, but friends with Jim Mahfood and stuff, and he actually relaunched the Prophet recently, which that stuff's okay, but his personal stuff he does I love. And I got his art book recently, and it's really amazing. It's I don't know, I like it. It's very adult, so I gotta be careful what I show. But oops, yeah. But you know, he's got some. He's almost like a little bit Mobius. Like, I don't know. It's not Mobius, but yeah. Like, look at this stuff. This is so cool. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. If you can see that, I don't know. That's really cool stuff. So clean. That's what reminds me of Mobius. He would just do scenes like that. And yeah, this cute girl and stuff, like her rocket boots and stuff. Yeah, it's just a really fun freestyle. So, and he kind of looks the same, like he does this sort of flow drawing that I've been trying to do, you know, kind of like the subconscious sort of marks and stuff, and draws a lot of his art doing that, much like I'm pretty sure Mobius does exactly too. So, yeah, I mean, look at these. These are crazy. I want to do that. So, yeah, Tintin and Mobius, yeah, definitely. I was never a fan of the stories of Tintin or the character or anything, but man, a lot of good art has come out of Tintin. Last quick thing, but this is one of my favorite Mobius book, and it's just like sketchbook work of his, and it's the same thing. It's like kind of subconscious doodling, making patterns and stuff, like weird shapes. Like, look at that. That's something you could totally draw, just kind of freestyling. You know, this. I mean, look at it. This is exactly what I'm doing. You know, not that I'm on his level, but I feel like I recognize this as as what I'm doing, like what I feel like I'm tapping into my stuff, I guess. And it's exciting because I love this stuff so much. I'm like, oh man, I think I understand it a little bit, and I'm, you know, trying to push it. So this too, like, what the hell is this? But I love it. It's just randomness, but and then he'll have these real simple things too. It's like, what the hell? He probably just drew that straight. He probably, there's no way he roughed that out or took the time to, you know, draw anatomy and proportions or anything. He just fucking doodled that straight. Yeah, like, look at that plant. That is just doodling. And look at that character is total doodle. You know, that doesn't even make sense when you look at the details. This, I mean, look at that shit, dude. Dude, oh, hang on. Oh shit, hang on. Okay, sorry, I bumped the phone. Yeah, look at this shit, man. Let me zoom in a little more. Look at that. I mean, holy shit. That stuff I just love. That's kind of my goal right now. But I want to do it in comics too, so. But I don't know. I don't know if you dig this kind of stuff or not. I know some people don't because, like, it's definitely got its style, but some people almost like a very straightforward comic style too, you know. Like kind of traditional comic style, so. Ooh, Cottonmouth. That guy that was on earlier, Cruff. Um, Sorry. Um, he's this younger guy. I think he's 20, and he recently got a tablet, a drawing tablet that hooks up to his phone. So he's like a basically a Wacom tablet for your phone, like a little mini tablet. So that's pretty fascinating, actually. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. But yeah, catch you later, man. Thanks for cruising by. I'll see you later. I feel like I'm hanging up the phone now. Okay. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. And I gotta hang up the phone. But I don't have a phone to hang up. Oh, shoot. I was off camera. Sorry, people. Dang. I'm blowing it tonight. But everything was smooth earlier, but I had to reset the phone twice. So, but it's getting back into it. I feel like maybe hopefully I got a little Gendy Tartakovsky in this, if it's possible. I love his stuff. The song's pretty goofy though. I'm not into this song, but oh good, it's ending. Woo! It's the first one I didn't like. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is better. This is good. Dream Boo. This didn't turn out as wacky as I thought, but I like how it turned out. But yeah, I gotta figure out his sword a little better. I might repencil that before I go into inks. I want it to be straight. So, work on the base first, which is gonna be fun. The base is gonna have some viney jungle stuff going on. This Instagram ever came back. Nope. Almost done down here, but just gotta do this corner. But let's see. But yeah, I think I'm gonna pop off for now. Either jump back on somewhere later, or yeah, I might jump back on later and finish it up. But for now, here's what we got. But I gotta go get something to eat, do a couple things before it gets too late, and then I can jump back on. Just zone out and draw the rest of this sucker. Yeah. But yeah, that's turned out pretty cool. Go. Okay, bye-bye.